In today's world, APIs empower your business, but poor governance creates risks and blind spots. Introducing ATA's API governance module that brings your entire API ecosystem into one place, giving you visibility, security, and the insight to make confident decisions.
ATA's API governance centrally manage a unified inventory for your APIs, schemas, applications, and environments. All APIs are validated against robust governance policies, ensuring compliance and best practices across the board. The platform also provides complete visibility into API dependencies, mapping out producers, consumers, and the entire dependency tree. All these elements come together in the API governance dashboard. And whenever instant answers or recommendations are needed, Ask AI is always there to help. The governance dashboard provides a comprehensive overview of APIs. IT and business leaders can monitor active or deprecated APIs, as well as categorizations such as internal, external, BFF, or third parties. ATA ensures API security and protection of personal data by tracking security protocols, including endpoints with no authentication or OAuth, and flagging PII risks across the API ecosystem. This approach elevates API monitoring, building on a strong foundation of API management. ATA dependency tree will never let you be blindsided by sudden API changes anymore. One overlooked dependency can derail entire projects. But our dependency tree visualizes every producer and consumer relationship, revealing even the most complex dependency chains in seconds. With ATA, you see exactly how your API changes will impact other teams before they come into production. That means every API update is well coordinated, risk-free, and delivered with confidence.
Now let's move on to the API inventories. ATA API Inventory centralizes your entire API ecosystem into one inventory, giving you clear visibility into API info, versions, deployed environments, producer-consumer relationship, and dependencies behind every connection. No more second guessing on what you or your consumers own, backed by a single source of truth.
Next up is the application inventory. It gives leaders lasting control over complex API change by maintaining open API specs in different view modes. Users can view release notes for different versions of APIs, making it easy to track changes from one release to the next. Swagger style and design documentation provide sequence and flow diagrams for your APIs. Every API version is tracked in detail, providing clarity on how changes affect the broader ecosystem, impacting risk assessment and decision-making. Building APIs shouldn't mean creating the same schemas over and over. With ATA schema inventory, you only need to create a schema once, then use it in your open API specs as often as you need. Link these schemas to any API, and validate your test scripts against them during testing to save time and keep consistency across board.
ATA Environment Inventory gives you complete visibility into every environment across your organization. From server URLs to ownership details, you can see exactly which business application is running under which environment. This central view makes it easy to track, manage, and coordinate environments across teams.
Governance policies keep your APIs compliant from day one. By defining rules for your API specifications, ATA enforces governance standards such as encryption and robust error handling, helping to protect sensitive information across your APIs. Every policy is versioned so you can keep a complete history as your standards evolve. Governance policies can be associated with your open API specs to ensure there is no room for error. It validates the API specifications instantly as per the defined rules for that particular API application by showing errors, warnings, or important alerts as you make changes. Ask AI is your go-to assistant for quick queries before making important decisions. With flexible chat modes shared with team, private, temporary, or read-only, Ask AI delivers answers the way you need them. No matter the complexity, it is capable of answering to any API queries such as mapping dependencies, sample code generation, impact metrics, or how multiple APIs are connected across teams. This gives business leaders the clarity to act fast, backed by a complete, real-time view of their API landscape. Don't waste time searching, just ask. From your first API design to every change that follows, ATA keeps you informed, aligned, and ready to act. Stay ahead of risks, Simplify collaboration and let every decision be the right one with ATA's API governance.
Visit our website at ata.dev or request a demo today.